It's in the 60s out here this morning. It feels really nice. Come on, Tux. Let's go, bud. Come on. Let's get your breakfast. That's my buddy. Good boy. Oh, yeah. I think it's going to feel nice on our walk this morning. Don should be able to go without worry since we're not going live. Yay! Well, after all the rain we've had, here's where the grass probably starts to grow really fast. Like a weed. Oh, that's right. It is mostly weeds. No. Hi, guys. So, when Michelle and I decided to eat at the Mad Boar restaurant last night, even though charging wasn't going to take that long, I bumped Ruby up to 100% so I didn't have to worry about it. There was never more than 3 or 4 cars at that supercharger. It was not half full, but still. And I forgot to bump it back down last night. So Ruby charged to 100%. She finished at 4:33 a.m. and you know, it's 8:45 now. I sure didn't mean to let her sit that long at 100%. I said this one time before in a video, and I'm gonna say it again. I think if you set the charge rate up to 100%, the next, when it finishes the next charge, it ought to reset it back down to 90. So that you don't accidentally do that, because people usually bump it up either when they're leaving for a trip or when they're on the road and they don't want the car to finish charging before they're ready to leave. So it's, oh, whoa, whoa, it's not a lot of regen right now. Yeah, it would prevent that from happening. I think this is the second time we've come back from a trip with one of the cars and forgot to reset the charge rate back down to something less than 100. Yeah, I've got the little triangle down here telling me, hey, Marianne, there's no regen right now. And since we're going to be having our 1-year report, I know some of you all are going to ask, well, what did she charge up to? I don't know what she charged up to, but I know when I got in the car, it was 253 miles. It was advertised at 292 when we got her, and I think we saw 296. I'm just driving around the block before we park to use up a little bit of the battery. So Don and I have decided that it was all part of the plan, yeah, that I charged to 100% because we really need those numbers for the 100,000 mile review. We did plan to tell you, you know, how her battery was doing. Now I can pull the Tesla 5 battery report and it'll have a recent 100% charge to use to basically build that report. It likes 90% and 100% charges to let you know where you stand with the rest of the fleet, rest of the Tesla 5 Model X, similar age and miles. So anyway, it was part of the plan. I charged to 100%. I like it. It really is a gorgeous morning. The humidity is low. The breeze feels good. The air temp's not too high. I mean, no doubt this afternoon it'll be a little stuffier, but this morning the walk feels great. I feel better today than I did yesterday by a lot. Yesterday morning when I woke up, I could tell I gave blood the night before. I drank as much as I could yesterday, but probably on a road trip I'm not drinking like I would if I was at home. And I felt a little wore out at the end of the day yesterday. Totally would do it again. But I can honestly say today I feel more myself, so that's good. It just probably wasn't the best of scheduling to give blood the night before driving 300 miles and going on a mini road trip. But I'm glad I did it still. Food for thought for next time though. But you know, we didn't have an appointment, and Don had been saying for a couple of weeks, see when they're up at Walmart so that we can go give, because we're eligible. And then they put out that critical need for O negative, and yeah, so we hustled on up there and it was the right thing to do. Of course, I'm A positive. I could have taken Dawn up there and not given myself this to go around and caught up, you know, gone in a week or something and us catch up together the next time, but we like to donate together. We did it for years and years at IBM. Don always makes the joke every time we go that me being there keeps him from crying. Not that he's even close. The needle doesn't bother him. Don got called out by operations and he got behind a little bit, so he catching up to me.
That's right.
Did you get it sorted?
Yep.
Okay. So the John Deere is out here plugging the field this morning. They do a good job to keep the fields ready for games, and there will be a lot of games again in the fall. Hi, Mr. Box Turtle. You're very orange. You got a lot of patterns on you. Hi. You go on your way now. Go, Donnie, go.
Yeah, I'm gonna run home. I got it 10 o'clock, so I've got 15 minutes to get home.
All right.
All right, see you then. Kiss, kiss.
Kiss, kiss.
Well, it looks like they pretty much got rid of both the houses and all that stuff. And just doing the final little bit of work here. It looks like they've taken away the foundations even. Get up here. And yeah, now they got a dozer there still moving around dirt. But yeah, I guess, you know, they're making that a place where they can build a house. That's just kind of mind-boggling a little bit. But, or maybe it's just temporary. I don't know. Time will tell. Stay tuned.
Michelle's not meeting me today, but I'm going to go back out for Guardian Angel's opening and make a quick pass. Good boy. He goes, I just want some attention, Mom. Just want some attention. All right. Going to go up to Guardian Angel for opening, make a quick pass. Michelle's not meeting me today. And I need to swing into Walmart. Ruby thinks I'm headed downtown to pick up Johnny from school. Well, like I said a week or so ago, the outside of the building is pretty much done, and they continue to do a few small odds and ends on the outside, but much of the focus is on the inside now. I think they'll be opening up the parking area sooner than later, which would be good for Stick Boy and several of the other businesses here on Main Street. Well, it still smells like asphalt over here, and they have not done the other half of the parking lot yet, which I imagine that they still plan to do, but who knows for sure. But the smell of asphalt is really strong. This is the Build-A-Bear Yoda. Michelle said to bring him home. They have put out a good bit more 4th of July stuff. Okay, I found a shirt I really like. Well, I ended up buying 8 pieces of clothing. The last 2 I really had to hunt so that I would get 2 free. It's buy 6, get 2 free. I kind of wish Miss Laura would go to a card system where you just get punches. And yeah, that was a Model X, I believe. Just went past blue over there in the shade. A punch system where, you know, you would just keep track until you got 6 and then you'd get 2 free. I guess it would be too much for them to keep up with, but sometimes it would be nice to be able to do it over 2 visits instead of 1. I think from a monetary perspective it wouldn't make much difference to them, but from an administration of punching in cards and keeping up with it, it'd probably be too much. Anyway, I'm going over here to Walmart. I need some cash to send with Johnny for his beach trip. And Don said to look for a silver Sharpie. Then I'm headed back to the house. No big long drives today. I'll park here in the red Tesla contingent area today. I was trying to think. Those wheels are confusing me, but I guess that's the right performance Model 3 wheels. Right as I was coming out of Walmart, I saw the Model 3 leaving, so I didn't get to talk to or see the driver. I got the Sharpies and I got the cash. Nothing else. A lot of the Hot Wheels sold, no new Hot Wheels. So the meat from, what was it, White Oak Pastures came while I was in town. And I see Dawn lifted it over here, made sure it wasn't melted, and left it for me to put in, which is good because I wanted to show you guys. There was some dry ice in there. And everything does definitely look frozen. My only thing is, wow, that's awesome, but how do I know what it is? I know there's really nice pork chops here, but it's not, the things aren't individually labeled, so how will I know what they are? Okay. Okay, well that's good to know. I decided to open up one of them and see what it looked like inside, and it is wrapped how you would expect, so maybe the paper keeps it from sliding around, just helps to keep it cold, but I probably put it in our freezer can take that off. My initial impression is that I'm pleased, and I would probably order from them again. I think I'm going to put that styrofoam cooler in Ruby on Whole Foods days for the rest of the summer. It's a good size, and it'll help me keep things really cool on those 90-degree days. Anyway, I kept out a bone-in pork chop to make for Johnny tonight. Don and I have leftovers, and we'll eat early, and then Johnny will eat after he comes in from Taekwondo. So I'll let you know what how the pork is, but so far it looks good. So, you know, when I have to hunt down the parts, it takes longer than you think, even though most of them are just tan color and I had them in bins. I had to build these boxes, and yeah, I mean, I worked on it for a little over an hour, and I definitely made some progress on the back walls, but I, you know, needed to stop, and that's as far as I got today. It's a little after 7 and I'm on my way to pick up Johnny. Like I said earlier, he volunteered at 2 testing sessions today as an instructor trainee. He goes back up there tomorrow at 11 something to 2 something, volunteering again, and then doing his own black belt tip testing. This is an intermediate test on the way to his 4th degree black belt. And then Sunday he's headed to the beach. Anyway, Don and I had dinner. We had some leftovers from the other night, a steak and sauteed onions, and I made fried egg to go along with it. And he had picked up a few blueberries yesterday at Mr. Ball's when he got eggs, so I put those in cream, so we had a little dessert. Anyway, Don's not working tonight. He's not doing the go live. He's not stressed. So that's all good, I guess. This irritates me.
This irritates you. Oh,
well, it's NHTSA, National Transportation. Feel the gloss envelope. Yeah, really. Fancy, expensive. Paper, yeah, now open it up, because the last one we got was like on cardstock. No, you know, fake paper. And this is going to be, I'm guessing, one that's already been fixed in a software update.
Well, it's our government trying to protect us. Don't you feel protected?
No, I feel irritated.
Important safety recall. Right, we have a safety recall.
Which one is this?
Yeah, it's Jules. You know how I know?
The VIN is 20K.
That's right, nice and even.
It's not 0490083.
Oh, they're letting me know that they're the reason the boom box isn't working anymore. It says boom box.
So now I can be triple irritated, double irritated,
you know,
excessively.
Thing that we really enjoyed.
Right.
They took it away from us. The fun police.
And they wasted really expensive paper.
Right. Yeah. Was the
our tax dollars at work.
Well, yeah, but I'm a stockholder. This come out of my pocket.
I know. That's what I said. Tax and stock.
So not only that, it doesn't improve my safety, it takes away something I really enjoy, and it costs me money. That's a perfect example of governments at work.
Yeah, I knew yeah, okay. Don't send notices for software crap.
Well, first of all, keep your grub, if it's not a safety problem, keep it the hell away out of your business.
Yeah, there was ways around it besides disabling it.
Yeah.